Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Switch It Kettlebells, the workout where we take every single muscle group in your body and work it as intensely and as hard as we can using the simple piece of equipment as a kettlebell. So while I introduce the class a little bit more, let's get warm, let's get nice and mobile, loosen up through the shoulders, loosen up through the hips and the knees and the ankles, get in a bit of breath, get in a bit of air into those lungs, make us feel alive again. So relax everything off. Give it a good shake, make sure we're nice and relaxed. We want to mobilize as many joints as we can, and particularly for those who haven't joined us before for kettlebells, we want to make sure that you're warm enough to make sure that we're safe throughout the practice. Now, kettlebells are an amazing piece of equipment for us to use, very accessible. As I've mentioned many times before, they don't take up much room, and also they're pretty impregnable, they're very hard to break. So if you haven't managed to invest in one and using a dumbbell today, please get in touch with us if you need a bit of guidance on which kettlebell to buy, but go out and make that investment. It's going to be worth it. Okay, let's get those knees a little bit higher, because you know what I want to do today? I want to test that pelvis a little bit more. I want to get the hip flexors working, the glutes working, switching on the core, bringing the high intensity, bringing the heart rate, bringing the sweat. Let's relax them off, give them a bit of a shake and a hip swing. Let's open them up. So just really twisting, opening the hips nice and gently, allowing the hip flexors to open, pulling the pelvis open too. So let's relax us off. Okay, nice and relaxed through the shoulders, loosen us up. So the way in which we're going to work today's circuit form, we're going to combine kettlebell exercises for the legs, for the chest, for the arms, for the shoulders, for the back, and then we're going to combine that with some big power exercises, squat jumps, lunge jumps, burpees, squat thrusts, all those big calorie burning, big heart rate pulsing exercises. Let's get back to that jog, a bit on the jump route, and then we'll just move from toe to toe. Like I said, just try and relax everything off. It's all about having that bit of fluidity to us, that bit of mobility before we get into kettlebells. With kettlebell movements, there's lots of momentum, lots of swinging, lots of motion involved. And that really is important because we want to use that motion to try and connect lots of different muscle groups within the body. It also is important that we keep these motions and this momentum under control, so we're always in control of it. Finally, let's just give it a bit of a stretch for everything. So let's get one foot in hand, try and get them hip flexors nice and loosened off. Now with the hip flexors, like we said at the start, this muscle group here, these are the muscles that we're going to try and open up a little bit more today. So we can kind of lengthen through the hip flexors, lengthen a little bit through the hips, lengthen a little bit through the core as well. Let's get the other side done. So let's drag us in, open it up a little bit, and ease us up. So just a little bit of a loosener. Stretch those legs out. We can use our kettlebell to stretch now, so we're going to go a little bit wider. Bring our kettlebell into play and just balance on it, just hold on it. Sink a little bit into the backs of those legs and the hamstrings, bit inside of the thighs as well. So we're nice and loose. Just allowing that body to ease itself open, ease itself out. Okay, bring us in. Right, here we go. We're in the thick of it. If you haven't used kettlebell exercise before, don't worry, I'm going to run through them with you. Remember, we're all about that motion. We're all about that continual pressure to the body, continual stress to the body. So our first two exercises, squats and squat jumps. We all know squats and squat jumps. Main thing, I want toes straight. I want you to sit on heels, and I want that alignment through the body to continue. Let's get hold of that kettlebell. Goblet times. This is where we do a strength exercise into power. A little bit different from what we've done in our other kettle sessions. So we squat up and down. As soon as you feel comfortable with the technique, come and join me. Core stays sucked in. I'm making sure that I sit back over my heels. Spine's nice and straight. I'm not dipping forward. I'm not rounding the shoulders. I'm keeping that strength to the body, still using the legs, still using the thighs, getting the heart rate pumping, getting those legs really activating. Big, big, big muscle groups. Final few seconds coming up, everyone. Let's count it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, down it goes. Now we start working. We've got that squat jump, toes dead straight. Load the muscle up. Let's give us some power. Let's go. So we're all about releasing energy in the squat jump. We jump high, we jump low. We get the big muscle groups in the body active. Big muscle groups in the body burning calories for us, creating energy, accessing energy, using up all those stores that we've got in the body. 4, 3, 2, shake them out. Brilliant. That's our first group of exercises. Let's move on to our second one. So for our second one, I want to bring in some upper body exercises too. So we're going to bring in a halo now. With our halo, let's hold the kettlebell turned up, bend the elbows. We're going to place it around the head, twisters to the front, twisters to the side, okay? Core sucked in, strong, really good one for shoulders. Let's go. So now we've got that heart rate pumping, got that blood flowing through us a little bit. We feel good, we feel strong. That's what we want. Make sure those abs are in tight, so important. I want to make sure that the right muscle groups are working for us. So, tight core, strong body, always making sure that the shoulders are accessed for us. We're making sure the abs are on. We're not using too much speed with it. We're not throwing it around. It's safe, it's controlled, it's a movement. Hold it there. Let's go back the other way. Same again, perfect. Really opening the body up this time. As I said, make sure we're safe. Make sure it's challenging us. Make sure those shoulders are getting a workout. Make sure that core is always switched on. Twist it right round the halo. Just keep working, keep switching. Remember that circuit form? It's all about working the body non-stop now. Okay, let's place our kettlebell out of the way. Next exercise we're going to need modifications for. So come and join me onto the floor. We've got a press up press. So we press up, let the body go. Press up, release the hands. As soon as you can, join me. Let's go. If we begin to struggle, just lower to knees. Same again, okay? Launch us up. If you can, full press up with me. Come on. Let's push. Let's work. Let's feel it. 4, 3, 2. Yes. Brilliant stuff. Third circuit. How's the heart rate going? Starting to lift. Got a bit of a shoulder workout. Got a bit of a leg workout. Right. Let's combine some new muscle groups up. So we've got our lunge pass. Brilliant exercise, a lunge pass. We're going to pass from the inside out. So we lunge forward, pass, pass. Very well known kettlebell exercise. Done it many times before. Get that kettlebell in your hand. Let's do it again. So remember, the way in which we change your workout today is combining a kettlebell strength exercise, vamping up the heart rate, vamping up the calorie burning, vamping up the cardio by putting that power exercise in. The jump, the pushes, the throws, the movements where we're releasing energy from the body. That's what's going to get that heart rate lifted. That's going to give us that spike. Keep going, come on. Yes, we're working. Yeah, we feel it. Yeah, we're strong. Come on, everyone. Still tight, still powerful, still using those big muscle groups. Last few seconds, and again. Woo! You know what we're bringing in now? Power exercise, lunge jumps. If we're unsure of a lunge jump, watch me for the first few reps. Load us up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jump, jump. Yes. Now I'm going to face you. Now I'm going to stay with you. Long strides, energy, power, strength, big muscle groups. Lower, higher. Yeah, yeah, come on. Let's keep working, everyone. Stay with me at home. Keep burning, keep feeling it, keep driving it. 3, 2, woo. Shake those babies out. End of our first circuit, everyone. Well done. Okay, get a breather. We can feel that heart rate lifting. I want that challenge. We always want that challenge to the body. We always want that extra little bit of fight, extra little bit of desire from you. Okay, let's take a breath. Give them a shake. Loosen everything off. Particularly if you're fairly new to kettlebell workouts. Like we said, it's very easy to get carried away with the big movements, the big motions. What happens is then, body works itself, begins to coil itself back up. Remember, all your muscles are elastic. So make sure you feel nice and loose, ready for round 2. Shake those legs out. Okay, round 2. Very similar. We're going to change the movement patterns of some of the exercises. So whereas first we had the squat, now it's a squat swing. We bring in some extra movements, a little bit more intense. Right, let's grab that kettlebell. If you're unsure what a squat swing is, don't worry, watch my technique, watch the first couple of reps. Join me when you can, toes straight. Let's do it, squat. Yeah, let's go. Now we're on Now we're working. So we're still in the same movement pattern. You know, we're still working through that squat. We're still dropping on heels. We've got the core sucked in. We've got that strength through legs. But now we're bringing in the shoulders. We're bringing in opening the body up. We're bringing in lifting in that little bit of a lift. The swing, the shoulder movement, the strength of the upper body. 4, 3, 2, yes. Out the way. So remember, we've already advanced the first exercise. Second exercise stays the same. It was squat jump, remember? Toes straight, loaders up. 3, 2, yes. Yeah. Join me when you're ready. Work the thighs, lungs, heart rate, sweat, energy, power, power, power. Lower, everyone. Higher, everyone. Lower hips, higher jumps. 3, 2, woo. How are we feeling? Now we're working, aren't we? Now we've got you somewhere. Now those lungs are pumping. Now we can feel that adrenaline. That's what we want. Right, remember our halo. Let's bring it up. Same thing. Remember, we added something in a little bit different as well. So, halo we begin with. Let's do it. Now remember, our second circuit, add something extra in. So something new's coming your way. Keep with the halo, keep that movement. Feel the core a bit more now. Suck it in. Don't just idly hold here. Tighten those abs up. Make sure they work. Okay, here's the new exercise. Freeze. Freeze. Tricep extension. Here we go. There's an extra bit of challenge for you. There's an extra movement for you. Here we go. Strong. Back of arms. Little bit of movement. Little bit of strength. Keep challenge. Keep that test. Keep that power. Keep that burn. Ready? Ready to go back the other way? Yeah, we are. Here we go. Halo time. Let's do it. Let's work it. How are those triceps now? Now they're feeling it. Now the shoulders have got it. That's what we want. That's what we're here for. We're here for a burn. We're here for a work. We're here for a sweat. Come on, everyone. Core tight. Keep working. Let's get that body dripping today. Let's go. Drop it down. Remember what we coupled it with. Down with me. Okay, so we've got our press up. Remember, if we struggle, we can go onto knees with the press up. If you can, just throw out as many of those full ones as you can. Release the energy from the body. We don't do many. 3, 2, we're on. Let's do it. Yes. All you're doing, just lifting the hands, releasing a bit of energy, pushing the body up, biceps, like getting that bit of a break, triceps, back of the arms, they're getting hit, shoulders are getting hit, chest muscle, well, it's a chest press, of course it's getting hit. 3, 2, 1, yes, up we come, right, same again. What did we go on to next? Lunge pass. Let's bring in something a little bit different. Get that kettlebell up. Come and join me. Lunge, pass, press. Yeah. Pass, press. Now we're just taking it up. That's all it's about. Little increments, little adjustments, little changes, because you don't want to stay the same. You're in that constant motion, like everything else. We want to grow. We want challenge. We want change. No different from today. How are we feeling at home? Ed, ready? Energized? Challenged? Sweaty? Hope you are. Hope you feel this. Come on. Let's go. Seconds out. Seconds out. Remember what's coming next, those lunge jumps. Big power exercise for us again. Down we go. Yup. Down we go. Yup. Put it down. Ready for the lunge jump. How's the heart? How's the sweat? Let's take it up a notch, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Back to me. Back with me. There we go. Look how low we're going. And a smile. And some energy. And a bit of desire. And a bit of heat. Now work. Come on. Thrust your body in the air. Push it up. Big jumps. Big movements. Big sweat. 3, 2, woo. Yes. 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 2 circuits down. It's time to bring those abs in. Come down with me. Let's bring it down. Right, core work everyone. Kettles, brilliant way of using your core. Now we're gonna use your core now. Body's got the heart rate up, it's got that bit of sweat, it's had that challenge. You know what? Let's get all that strength emanating right from the center of the body. First exercise, really big exercise with the kettles again. Roman twist. Grab that kettle and we twist. Now back's nice and straight. What I'm focusing on is that I'm still using my shoulders. So I'm not hugging it too tight into the body. Trying to sit up tall, trying to brace the weights with my abs. So twist and feel it and work it and burn it. That's better. That's what we want. Keep going everyone. Yeah, we got a twist. Yeah, we got a core burn. How are we feeling with it? Feeling good and strong and powerful and energized. Come on. Abs, abs, abs. Final couple of seconds. That's our time. Kettlebell down. Right, let's move on to our reverse curl. Feet go up in the air, hands by our side. Head stays flat. Let's just bring that little motion in. Now, if you don't know what these are at home, just notice that the movement's really fine. It's really small. So yes, we've got head placed down now, and we're just drifting the pelvis up. We're allowing that waistband, that belt line, to just slowly lift. Very controlled, all very finite, all very precise, because we want just the small muscle groups in the body to really activate. Right from our core. 3, 2, and time. Round 2 coming up. So remember when we do core exercises, and this is something I want to always try and stress, we're not doing core exercises to burn belly fat. That's not why we're doing them. We're doing them to tighten the core, challenge those core muscles to shrink, tighten, work that little bit tighter, which does shrink waistline. The other thing it does, it strengthens the back. And it's so important to have a nice, strong, strengthened, supported spine so you can do more jumps and more kettle swings and more high energy exercises that do burn the belly fat. Let's go for round 2. We know our movements now. Let's bring us back in. Getting ahead of myself there, flying off the front of the mat. Core tight, and we twist, and we work, and we move. Okay, so as the spine's nice and tall, you can see me here, trying to erect the spine, always checking on that posture, always trying to rotate, twist the body as best I can. Now we're approaching our end of session, so I want to work you, I want to challenge you, I want to give those abs that little bit of a burn, little bit of a workout, make sure they're tight, make sure we feel that tension. Final few seconds everyone, twisting and feeling and working. Yes, right, let's go for it. Remember what we said about that reverse curl? Small movements. I'm just going to lift my hand across myself so you can see small amount of that waistline comes up. It's not a lot. I'm not doing this. Legs don't need to be there. They don't need to put stress on the spine. We're there to strengthen, empower, stabilize, not to stress the back, not to damage the back. Keep going. Let's see this time out, everyone. Abs, abs, abs. Final seconds. Yes, let's relift you. Let's go again. Right, so what have we done so far? Let's have a recap. We've got that heart rate up. We've had the strength exercises. We've had you sweating. We've re-hit the core. Now we're going to try and bring you home with some big exercises using that kettlebell. We're going to try and do figure of eights. We're going to bring our halos in. We're going to do our round the worlds. Now these are exercises that require good hand-eye coordination, and that's why we're leaving the session with them. We want to stimulate that kind of feeling of being out of balance a little bit, trying to coordinate the body that little bit more. It's a different way of challenging our fitness, and it's something we want to bring into today. So, a little bit different from our lunge pass, our figure of eight. We sit into a squat, and we pass. So we're always in a squat. Now I'm not throwing the kettlebell from one hand to the other, otherwise I'm going to drop it. So I've always got one hand on the kettlebell, slides the kettlebell into the other. Now in this position, feel the thighs. If you're not, you're too tall. Sink. Yeah! Now they're working. Now they're feeling it. Now we've got that energy. Come on, almost there. Okay, round the world. Looks easy. Well, have a go of it. Let's go. Passing, we're standing tall now. Notice my points of toes, points of contact with the floor. Toes are straight. I'm stood on heels. I'm balanced. I'm challenging core. Feel core as you do this. It's on now. It's on. That's what we want from it. We had a bit of muscle at the start, bit of sweat, bit of cardio, fired the core, ending something a little bit different, coordination. Don't be fooled thinking the intensity now drops. We're just changing how we're challenging the body. We're now trying to affect the nervous system a little bit. Back to halos. Great exercise for this. Requires good coordination. We're going to finish with a big exercise next, and it's our squat pass. Okay, very careful at home if you've not done this before. Last thing I want is you letting go of that kettlebell, smashing up the TV screen. Okay, so make sure you got that good hand-eye coordination. Final exercise. Are we ready? Here we go. Watch me first. So, squat, pass, pass. Okay? Always got control of that kettlebell. I'm not letting go. I'm looking forward. I have the strength now to start speeding it up. Remember, it's about just bringing in a little bit of coordinating movements, a little bit of challenge in a different way. Not just running, not just jumping, not just lifting big heavy weights, but also challenging the body in different ways. The nervous system, our energy fields. That's what we're doing. Final few seconds, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Lift us, and kettles down. That's us today. Well done. So remember what we're trying to combine, a little bit of a different workout. Trying to introduce you to different ways of using your kettlebell. Yes, we've got the strength. Yes, we've got the intensity of the jumps. We've hit core, and then we've challenged coordination to bring us back down the other end. Right, while that heart rate has a little bit of a gently ease to our cool down, toes straight. We need some big twists from what we did today. So we're going to go hands across chest or on hips. Lock your feet in. Let's give it a big twist. Look over that back shoulder. Real big twist to the body. You know, when we're going through them core movements, those twist movements, we should have felt that was, for many of us, quite challenging to stay tall, quite challenging to hold the weight. And that's what we want from this. We're just working the body out, making sure, like we said at the start, you know, we're loose. The great thing about kettlebells is they really mobilize everything, mobilize the joints, and they do it in a multifunctional way. Everything connects together. The bad thing is if we don't stretch, the body responds to that and shrinks everything up, so it destroys your posture. Really important we get it right. Okay, let's go to those hips. We did them at the start. So we can hold on to that thigh. Open the hip flexor a little bit. Stand us tall. So we just want to lengthen that. We're going to hold it for that little bit longer because we want the toxins to get released. And again, we want the tissue to really return to its right length. Shake that leg out. Let's get a good 20-30 seconds on the other side. 2, hold on, push the hip, and relax. So remember, we've shown you 3 different ways in which to use a kettlebell to affect the body. It's not just about jumping. It's not about the big muscle groups. It's not just about intensity. The great thing about a kettlebell is that we can use it to challenge the body in different ways. Like we did at the end, challenge your coordination, challenge your nervous system. Now that's so important to couple in with your other training. Challenging your nervous system, your coordination and your proprioception, so your balance, all help the brain create better connections with your muscle tissue. So your skeletal muscle system works better. The connections are better. More of your muscles function faster. Which means when we couple that into our other exercise, we tone quicker, we use more energy, we use more of the musculature, so it's a better workout. Hands in smalls of your back. Always do a lot of chest stretching with me because we know our posture from everyday life, sat at a desk, driving cars, holding kids, playing with our kids, eating ourselves, we're always hunched over. So in all our workouts, even if we haven't trained a lot of chest, we open the body up. We just open it up. Look over one shoulder, really stretch it out and open it. Get across that other side, stretch it out and open it. And let's give those triceps a little loosener. One hand in the air, let's look up to that elbow. Give it a bit of a twist. Yeah, just ease into that back, ease into the triceps. Up we come, let's go again, give it a little twist. Ease into it, open it. Back of the arm, back of the shoulder, into lats. That is us. Amazing that you stayed with us, everyone. Thank you again for joining us. Remember, if you haven't invested in a kettlebell, get one. Let's challenge strength, let's challenge power, let's challenge core and coordination. Take care, I'll see you next time.